Hello, everybody. Good evening. I hope you're all okay. Hope you're all having a lovely, lovely Sunday as well. Finally, I am back with Let's Talk Rochdale. We do have a lot to cover in this episode. It has been a while. We have the Boreham Wood game, Carlisle United, Forest Green, and then, of course, we do have yesterday's Yeovil game, which we will get onto, and we'll have a quick chat as well about Scunthorpe. Lots and lots to talk about. But before I come to everyone in the chat, I'm just going to really quickly share on the socials because, as I mentioned a few times, Twitter has changed. So for some reason, I need to share it back on my socials. So just bear with me, everyone. And I do apologise yet again for my throat. It's not getting any better, but I think it is because I talk too much, to be honest. Not helping myself. Also, well, everybody is in here as well. I know that a few of you do watch the Absolute Football podcast. It's going to be slightly different tomorrow. There's a lot of people not available who can't make it, obviously, on stream. So myself and Jen are doing a watch along for the Macclesfield and Brentford game. So make sure you do join us. But just bear with me a second, everyone, and I will be with you. Hope everyone's having a lovely Sunday as well. This is my third podcast of the day. Did one previously. I did the Grimsby Town watch along with Steve. So if anybody hasn't watched his content, go and check it out. That guy knows everything about all football. And then I was actually on the Scunthorpe United podcast as well, previewing the game on Tuesday, which I am looking forward to. But yes, we will get into it now. So we have Terry in the chat. Hi, Terry. Hope you're okay. Hi, mate. Hope you're good. I'm really, really good. Thank you. My throat might not sound like I'm good, but I promise I am good. Doing really, really well. And I've got the Rochdale attire on too. Got to support the lads. Got Mason as well. He's put hi. How are you today? I'm good, thank you. Really good. Hope you are as well. And Portsmouth lost to Sheffield United yesterday. They did. We have got as well not long to wait. I know, I'm so sorry. I was a few minutes late as well. My apologies for that. I love how we were all talking amongst yourselves though. I love the community that we've built. I do like that. Graham, good evening. Hope you're okay too. Hope you had a lovely day at the football. Apart from getting rained on, obviously, but hardcore. With we were chatting between ourselves, waiting. I know, I love that. Honestly, I do appreciate you being patient. Top of the league, who? York are top of the league. York are top of the league, aren't they? Look at the table, you'll find out. Wink, wink. I know that was aimed at me. I get your humour now from when we're on a non-league show. Hope your voice gets better soon. Thank you so much. I'm hoping so as well, but I think it's all the podcasts I'm doing and the football. Like I've said, Harvey Gilmore against Southend, that goal has completely still ruined my voice because I did go a little bit mental. Yes, I do. I'm getting into it a little bit more now. I think because I had that long break when everything happened, like personally, now it just keeps my nights going and I love it. I really do love it. David has put, we did great in such tricky matches, Charlotte. Don't let the draw be the factor. I'm not letting a draw be the factor. I will get onto it a little bit later. My joke, because I did put about, obviously, even my team couldn't bring me 3 points back for Valentine's Day. Mine was more like a humoury joke. It wasn't a dig at all about the players. Mine was more a dig about my love life, to be honest. We've got as well, Graham. It's definitely more croaky than earlier, but that's probably because you've been speaking a lot today. Not meaning that in a bad way. Lots of drinks tonight needed. I talk too much, Graham. I know it. Like, genuinely, cannot shut me up. Unless everyone buys me a pack of fruit pastilles, that might be the reason why. How to shut me up for a couple of minutes. We have got as well Perry Fan Club getting bigger. This guy I absolutely love. What a great player. Great player. He's just slotted in so perfectly. Hi, Adam. Hope you're okay. I know. I think it was your tweet I retweeted before. 74 out of 90. And some of our fans complain like they want us to do bad and then they can blame Jim. Honestly. Oh, Alexa's talking to me. Even she's sick of me. But yeah, do you know what's frustrating as well? I don't know if you agree, Adam, but when they're calling him out for making changes, and it's like, well, he's got to make changes at some point. We've got so many back-to-back games. Just give it a rest. But I'm sure some people like the fact we're dropping points just so they can have a whinge and moan. I'm sure you'll have a girlfriend soon. We've basically won the league, to be fair. If you think you've won the league, then I'm going to let you live in that little dream world that you're in. I am. Rochdale Hornets, 3 wins from 3. Very good for them. It's still in Dale's hands. Exactly. Still got 2 games in hand. This is what's annoying me. And to be fair, if York didn't get that late penalty on Wednesday, it would have been a different story. Like, we didn't lose at the end of the day. Yes, we had chances, which I am going to come on to later. But I knew yesterday it just wasn't our day whatsoever. I know we talk about Rochdale, but did you see what you did to Grimsby Wolves watch along earlier? Yes, I did see the state of their pitch. I'm allowed, it's one of them now, Chris, isn't it? We're allowed to call other people's pitches now. We've got a brand new pitch. I love it. I'm such a hypocrite. You can never talk too much, Shah. It's always a pleasure listening to you talk all things football. Thank you. I do appreciate that. But honestly, tell my family that. They're always like, just quieten down for a minute. I'm just like this in general, not just on here. You sound a lot better, Shah. Hope you're doing well, my lovely. I'm doing very good, Sean. Hope you are too. I mute so many Dale accounts. We did miss Harvey Gilmore, but he definitely deserved a rest. He definitely deserved a rest. And the thing is with Harvey, he's been playing non-stop. He has been playing absolutely non-stop, and he needs that break because remember last season when we had so many back-to-back matches, we didn't have the squad rotation, and when we played Ryan East too many times, and that was when he got injured, wasn't it? So we do not need the same happening. I agree, like people not understand the word rest. We have a big game on Tuesday. No matter how scunny you're doing at the Mo, they want a win, and we also exactly, Adam. We are on the same page. God forbid Jim rests a few players. And we've got as well 7 wins in 8 games. Keep that up and you'll win the league. Thing is as well, we are unbeaten. That is the first time this season we have dropped points from being in a winning position too. I just don't get it at all. But yeah, I'm just not even going to get into it. I will later. I'll have a rant. Chris has put evening shower and chatters. Hope you're okay, Chris. Steve's here. Redirecting to you when I'm done with my... Oh, thanks, Steve. Everybody. Steve is the person I was talking about just a minute ago. He kindly had me on his channel today doing the watch along for the FA Cup. Please, please, please go and subscribe to his content because he is absolutely brilliant. I've said it time and time again. If you want a question about any European player, if you're not sure about them, go to Steve. His knowledge is honestly unbelievable. And thank you for saying smash the likes up. And I would appreciate it as well. If you are watching on YouTube, like, subscribe if possible, and turn on that bell notification so you know when I'm going to go live, because I do spontaneously have an idea in my head and just decide to go live there and then. And if anybody's watching on X as well, if you can repost the stream, like it, and if you do want to come over on YouTube and subscribe to my channel, that'd be much appreciated because like I said, it's one of them things where I just get a spontaneous idea in my head and then I just randomly do a stream. um, it was the first time we had played Easton Petit, but on Tuesday it will be back to Easton Gilmore. I reckon so. When I see York score, I get the feeling they're fit, stamina-wise, so Dale need to go right up to... The thing is, though, we have been like that yesterday. If we would have put some of them chances away, like the Devante Rodney header, that free header, it would have been a different story. It's like the Alarakia shot as well. That Alarakia shot where it went well over, if he took that a little bit more time, then it would have been a different story. But it just weren't to happen. It's no one's fault. It just weren't meant to happen yesterday. Kovloni battling midweek. Yes. I'm hoping Perry comes out up trump, so bear with me, everyone. Yes, I did mention as well, if anybody wasn't here, the non-league show on the Absolute Football podcast that I usually host, we'll be talking about the games and stuff just casually, but we will be doing the watch along for Brentford and Macclesfield, and obviously cheering Macclesfield on. No disrespect to Brentford, but they are doing it for the non-league fans, aren't they, Mac? And just in the chat as well, Chris, and only our second draw, and York have drawn 8 times. York will drop points, but I haven't looked at their fixtures yet. They'll definitely drop points somewhere. And like I said, it was against Hartlepool the other day. It could have been a whole different story until they got that penalty. I'm not even responding to that. I don't know if it's a Mickey take but I'm not even responding. But yes, the game right back now to Boreham Wood. So we did our preview. Seems like forever ago, doesn't it, that we did our preview on Boreham Wood. We won 4-1. Don't get me wrong, I was more confident going into this game than I was the Carlisle and the Forest Green game. Not saying I didn't expect us not to win the other 2 fixtures, but obviously Boreham Wood were lacking a lot of first-team players. They've got injuries, suspensions as well that they did have. So I was a little bit more confident going into this game. I didn't expect us, though, to actually win 4-1, which is obviously fantastic. And even better as well, all 3 forwards scored. I know Ian Henderson did come on a little bit later as a substitution, but Ian Henderson did come on and score. Devante Rodney, obviously early goal, 6 minute from Devante Rodney. And then Manny D. We absolutely love Manny D, don't we, Dale fans? What an absolute guy Manny D is. It's so good to see him back. He obviously scored in the 29th and the 50th minute. Then Ollie Watmuth, bless him, he just had that mad moment, didn't he? I've not seen him do that very, very often. But he had that mad moment, gave away a penalty. Zach Brunt obviously converted that penalty. Very good penalty from him. And then Ian Henderson, 4 minutes later, scored the 4th goal. We love Ian Henderson, don't we, as well? Like, he's just to go, and we do love Manny Day. We do love Manny Day. And yes, Devante Rodney, baby. But what a fantastic win, obviously, the Boreham Wood game. Very complimentary, again, to Luke Garrard. What an absolute great manager he is, but what a fantastic guy and football analyst as well, because I was listening to his post-match interview, his pre-match interview was fantastic. So complimentary to Rochdale, so complimentary to Jim and everything that we have done. I know I did mention that last time, but his post-match interview as well. And what I loved about this interview was he was still so honest about his players, their performances. But when he was talking about Rochdale players as well, he spoke about them and he knew every single one's name. I thought, I like that. I really like that. I've got such respect for him. I saw his post-match. Yeah, honestly, both of them were very, very good from Luke Garrard. He's someone I know I've said time and time again on different podcasts I've been on. He's someone I really, really respect in the game. Very good guy. And yeah, honestly, it was quality. Absolute quality. A very good win as well. Then we will get on to then the Carlisle game, which we did win 1-0. A very dull game, the Carlisle game. Very, very dull. Not a lot happened, but I felt like we were always in control of that game. Carlisle, to me, looked very, very disappointing. I know, obviously, Carlisle fans, I don't know if anybody's seen the clip. What's going around, obviously, on social media. And, sorry, everyone. Basically, it's our back three defenders, Chiron, Gordon, Ebanks Landell, and obviously Perry, passing amongst themselves when we were drawing 0-0 earlier on. And they do that for a good couple of minutes. All the Carlisle fans are taking the mick and they're all like, oh, we're over the top of the league playing like this. If you're playing like this, then you won't win anything. And I thought it was more, even though they were mocking us, I thought it was more of an insult to them because they did not press anything that we did. Carlisle, they didn't danger us at all. They played very negatively. It's like as soon as then they did get the ball, their defender just hoofed it straight away. They had nothing really about them. They didn't look like the Carlisle that obviously we saw at the weekend against Forest Green. They just didn't look like a good sort. Regan Linney was obviously missing that game as well, which is obviously a really, really big miss. And yeah, it was just one of them games where even though it wasn't the best game, I never felt like we were going to lose that game. Dan Moss, obviously the scorer. Let's talk about Dan Moss because what a fantastic job he has been doing since he came in. I feel like he offers us that little bit of security at the back when he does play. He has got so many good attributes going forward, similar to Joe Pritchard and Taryn Elarakia, but he's more, I feel like he's more protective defensively, Dan Moss, than the other two, even though I really like the other two. I feel like you're in safe hands when Dan Moss is playing, very steady player, and I just want him to get the credit that he deserves because every time he has started recently, he has been brilliant and I think he's been one of the key reasons that we have won games too. So yeah, absolutely brilliant from Dan Moss. Really, really, really like him. He came in for Truro and Southend and then Forest Green on Saturday. But yeah, Dan Moss is a very, very, very good player. So I just wanted to shout him out as well. We'll get onto the Forest Green in a minute. I will just go to the chat. Chris is in agreement. I thought you would be as well. We're on the same page, aren't we? I'm just going to have a drink really, really quickly. Sorry, guys. But yes, Dan Moss has been so good. And I've got a feeling he will probably play as well on Tuesday against Scunthorpe. But he's just so consistent, isn't he? So consistent. So in the chat, Chris has put, neutral will want it to go to the final game at home to York. And it's so good as well, our away end. Willside, Wilberts Lane holds 3,500k, but we only will give York 1,500 tickets. Yes. We don't want to be outnumbered in our own ground, do we? I'm hoping as well, because we're not very good against York, are we? They're our bogey team. We actually win that game when it matters, because I know York fans said similar about Oldham last season. Oldham didn't tend to get any of them. So, yes, I do go to the games. I do go at home. I am a season ticket holder. Oh, nice, Chris. We can talk about it, even though it's a watch along tomorrow. We will still talk about it if you want to, and you can still send in your match report. Bear with me, everyone. Sorry. David, if Dale win during the week, it'll be a dampener for Yorkist morale. Yeah. It's going to be a tough game for Scunthorpe, which we will talk about. Is Perry your favourite loanee, or is there someone else? Ollie Watmuff as well. I think's great. Who else have we got on loan? Obviously, Ollie Watmuff. We've got. My head's gone blank now. Help me out, Chris, in the chat if you can. What are our loan players? I don't think we actually have as many, do we, this year? I know, obviously, Oliver Watmuff's one, who I absolutely love. Like, that guy, I adore. I've seen that he's already being linked with a move to Cardiff on loan next season. Brian Barry Murphy will obviously know him very well from when he was part of Manchester City Academy staff. So that is probably why he's being linked with Cardiff. Probably going to go up as well. So it'd be interesting to see if we do sign him, how he'll do in the Championship. And obviously Perry, I'm trying to think if we've got any more. We seem to have a lot more this year, players that are actually ours than loanees, which is good. But yeah, both of them are excellent. David, I completely agree. So he's excellent with his feet, Manny Day. Quick-footed, twinkle toes, in fact. As Clough would say, young man, Henderson. I like Gordon. I like Kyron Gordon too. I don't think there's a member of them that I don't like. I really, really rate them. David's also put as well. He's done fantastic for young goalkeeper Watmoff. Could have just messed about, but he's knuckled down. How many clean sheets? I think it was 14. Pretty sure he's got 14 clean sheets this season. Because obviously he didn't keep one yesterday. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is 14. To all that Save Rochdale AFC, thank you so much. Could we be the next Wrexham? Come on, celebrities, get involved. We've already got celebrities involved. We've got Ray Winston sponsoring Casey Petit. We're massive. Absolutely massive. Exactly. I am literally the same. I am honestly the same, Adam. I don't know if you saw my tweet before, but as soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, go stand on Lego or go stub your toe. Think is it just us that play? I'm pretty certain it's just us. Yeah, we've only got 2 players. I'm so glad because I was thinking, but obviously Tyler Smith's ours, Manny Dooku's ours as well, aren't they? So yeah, we've got more on permanent. I'm so sorry, everyone. No, it's just us. I'm pretty sure York don't play. Graham has put as well. It seems to me from the outside looking in, you have a better depth of squad this season than last when it all went a bit wrong towards the end of the season. Yeah, completely. Feel like we've kept the main core of our team from last season, who I really, really loved. We've obviously got rid of some, brought in better quality players, better standard players, ones that know National League as well from top to bottom, the likes of Manny Dizarue. And I just feel like we have a lot better squad depth, but a lot more quality this season too in every single position, to be honest. Yes. I'm just wondering why Manny Dooku doesn't play. I kind of liked how he played against Gateshead. I'm wondering, Adam, whether it's just because he's out of favour. Because we've got the likes of, obviously, for that central position, Ian Henderson, Manny D, and then, obviously, Manny Dooku. That's the only thing I can think of, to be honest, because, yeah, I liked how he looked when he scored his goal. Was that the Gateshead game when he scored on his debut? But the game after, was it against Solihull? He didn't look quite up to scratch, but none of them did really. It was quite, the weather conditions weren't the best, were they, against Solihull? No, it were quite windy and stuff. Yeah, can we get onto this really, really quickly before we go into Forest Green? Who else was absolutely buzzing with the news? I couldn't get to the fans forum because I was hosting my EFL show on Thursday, so I didn't know the secret. Apparently, Jim announced at the fans forum this secret, and fair play to everybody who kept it a secret until the day after, but it was fantastic news, well deserved. And this guy is a complete workhorse. As I've mentioned already, him and Kyron Gordon are my players of the season so far. But Harvey Gilmore is just exceptional, isn't he? Like, he is the heart of that midfield. I love Ryan East. Ryan East is probably my favourite player. But the work that Harvey Gilmore does is just incredible. Let's hope Gordon and Vex extend. This is what I'm hoping too. I'm pretty sure out of contract next season, is it Gordon, Beckwith, and is Alarakia out of contract? I'm pretty sure Alarakia might be out of contract too. Who needs a celebrity with Shah as a fan? No biggest star. Oh, thank you. I'm definitely not a celebrity though. But thank you, Graham. I do appreciate the kind words. But yes, Forest Green. Forest Green. First and foremost, can we just give a little bit of respect to Robbie Savage? Because he was actually very, very, very complimentary about Rochdale, wasn't he? How much he loved Jim McNulty as well. And to be fair, I actually thought Forest Green played quite well that game. I thought they were unlucky that game. I don't think we were necessarily on our best. We obviously took our chances very, very well. I thought Forest Green actually played pretty well. I don't know if anybody else agrees, Dale fans. But yeah, I really, really do. We only play one up front though, a many day. But yes, Forest Green, I thought it was quite a professional performance from us. Forest Green, I thought they played very, very well. Obviously, he's going to score. Manny D got both of them. His second one, I absolutely loved that goal, by the way. His second goal against Forest Green. McAllister obviously scored for them. Good goal as well it was from McAllister. But yeah, I actually thought they played pretty decent. They gave us a game, tried to play football as well. I think they were one of the best teams that have come to the Crown Oil Arena this season and gave us a very good game. I actually thought as well, Aldershot earlier on in the season were one of the best teams that came to Dale on their day and were pretty good. The Moss assist, yes, was better than the goal in my opinion. I was getting onto this because this guy, this is why I've chosen him to be on the thumbnail, as well as Adi Barlow for obviously scoring against Yeovil. But Dan Moss has just been quality. Like, it reminded me so much, that assist of the Pritchard to Harvey Gilmore one against Southend. And I know Dan Moss has said in his interviews that they've been working on this kind of move in the training ground. And obviously the Carlisle game, he was on the end of the goal and scoring that goal. And it was similar, but Dan Moss just worked so, so hard. So impressed with him, especially considering that he's not really started many games previously, unless it's been in the cup. But yeah, that assist was fantastic. But yeah, one thing I did want to talk about as well, Jilly Biabu. I love Jilly Biabu. I still love him. How cocky was he trying to get Kyron Gordon booked? How mouthy did he go as well? It was like, pipe down, Jilly, pipe down. But yes, I do love Jilly Biabu still. I hope you're okay as well. And then we will get on to now the game yesterday. So I just want to, if there's any Dale fans here right now, we've just spoke about, obviously we've not mentioned the Southend game. We've just spoke about already this month, spoke about winning against Boreham Wood, obviously in the playoffs. Spoke about winning against Carlisle United, another team in the playoffs. Just spoke about winning against Forest Green, another team in the playoffs. So then we obviously go to Yeovil, above relegation, to be fair, Yeovil, so not really got anything to worry about. But we do have some good players, to be fair. I was really impressed yesterday with Cousin Dawson. It was the other one I was impressed with. It's going to really annoy me. Going to really, really annoy me. Bear with me, Dale fans and other football fans. Bear with me. There was one other one I was really impressed with. Obviously, Perrott, I think, played very, very well. There was another defender. I cannot think of it. Cannot think of it. It's doing me head in. Doing me head in. But anyway, I thought yesterday was going to be a tough game, even from us obviously going 1-0 up. We saw Manny Desirue for that goal as well. That assist for Adi Barlow, the work he did, that turn, and then that through ball to Adi Barlow, who I'm so chuffed scored as well, because I feel like we need Adi Barlow to score because he's a confidence player. Once he gets that confidence, he will get you goals like we saw last season. Even after that goal, I still thought it wasn't going to be our day. Obviously, they got back into the game pretty soon. A very good goal. We had two. Very good header from quite far out. And they obviously got that little bit of confidence before half-time after we scored the goal. We went down to 10 men in the second half. I think it was 100% a red card. I don't know how some Yeovil fans in the stadium didn't agree with it. They mustn't have seen it. I'm going to admit as well now, a lot of Yeovil fans on Twitter came to me and said, 100% a red card. It was in front of me. It was stupid for doing it, which he was. Elbow straight in Kyron Gordon's neck. No, Kyron was holding his neck as well for a little while. Very, very stupid decision from a substitution who has just come on the pitch. But yeah, I just felt like even when we went down to 10 men, we controlled it. We had several chances. We just didn't put them chances away, did we? That Devante Rodney one, I bet it's still haunting him. That free header, because, if only that went in. But that's how I knew when we weren't scoring these chances, we weren't putting them away, which we would have previously done on another day. We would have been more clinical. It just wasn't our day. But Dale fans, come on. We need to chill out. I'm just going to come to here. Oh, is it? I thought he signed a new contract, Toby. Oh, I genuinely thought he signed a new contract. Hello, hope you're okay. And thank you so much as well for coming in and commenting. I do really, really appreciate it. I genuinely thought, am I wrong? I knew the game would be tough yesterday. I did. They've got some good players, to be fair, Yeovil. Very good management team as well. David has put as well, I thought draw, but didn't want to put on main website, Charlotte. Good point down. Drawn 2 from 30 games. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, it was last summer. I knew he signed a contract extension. And yes, Taryn is out of contract. But Dale fans, I want your opinion, because I'm hoping you're all more in this chat anyway. You're a bit more level-headed like me. Like, it's a little bit frustrating that we have dropped points just because of the chances that we had. But it's not the end of the world. We don't want Jim out. We need to get our head around the fact that Jim needs to rest these players. These players need a break as well. They cannot be running on 100 every Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, vice versa. They need a break as well, physically, and to help them mentally. And it's not the end of the world. We've still got 2 games in hand. I just feel like, how can we be this entitled when we're averaging at 2.8 2.5 points per game this season. I just don't get it. The meltdowns are just absolutely ridiculous. It's honestly, if anyone's got a difference of opinion, I'd like to know your opinion. And like I said, as much as we're all sitting here now and looking at it logically, we all were frustrated at the end of the day because we did have them chances, but we're not going to go into kind of self-destruct mode, have a big meltdown. It's as if sometimes Dale fans want us to fail so they can have this meltdown, and I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it. Yeah. And as I mentioned before, it's the first time this season that we have been taking the lead and we've dropped points. I'm just out of 8 games, we've won 7 games and drew 1 game. And we've got fans that are so entitled that they think it's the end of the world. I'm just sick of it. I saw people going, "Oh yeah, we might as well hand it to York now. We're never going to be top of the table again." I'm thinking, "Are you okay? Like we've got 2 games in hand. Yes, they are tough games. One Southend away, one Scunthorpe United at home, which we have on Tuesday. But we've still got so much football to play. York are going to drop points at some point. Even if it's not a loss, they are going to drop points at some point. It is not the end of the world." Reality check for some fans. Bear with me, sorry. Reality check for some fans. You're never going to win every game. As you said, Shah, the entitlement is staggering. I'm just sick of it, honestly. I am sick of it. Yeah, I agree. These are not 200k a week players. They're on a base footballer's wage. They deserve it. And we've got as well. Do you know what? It's the Facebook page does me. I'm not part of it now because you get people commenting on there, and I'm sure half of them aren't even Rochdale fans. Twitter becomes toxic when Dale drop points. It does. We also have Brackley at home as well. Thing is with Brackley at home, I'm hoping he's learned his lesson and he doesn't make the changes. That game, as much as obviously it's in the past now, it still gives me PTSD that he made 11 changes from that game because it could have been a whole different story. Shouldn't dwell in the past, but still scares me that. 16 clean sheets and rest of the games conceding less than 1 goal. Johnny, hey Shah, loving the pod. Oh, thank you so much, Johnny. I hope you're okay. And Twitter is just so toxic in general, isn't it? So toxic. But we have a massive game now on Tuesday. I don't know if anybody else is nervous in the aspect that they don't really know what to expect because we've not played Scunthorpe this season. They are the only team in the National League that we haven't played this season because obviously did get called off due to the weather. Is anybody else nervous in that aspect that we don't know what to make from it? I know Scunthorpe are on a bit of a downward spiral at the minute. They've hit a little bit of a rocky patch similar to Boreham Wood did just before we played them. Could work in our favour. Also, I think they'll be very, very up for it. The fact that they haven't won in so long for away from home could be good for them as well because I know they've been having a lot of pitch difficulties at the moment, similar to what we've had throughout the season until obviously we did get our pitch sorted. But I know they have had several difficulties with their pitch still due to the weather. So I think they'll be up for it in the aspect where it's a brand new pitch. They'll be able to come and play their football on. They obviously have very, very good players. Danny Whitehall is obviously up there. He was part of our academy, wasn't he? Danny Whitehall. No, I'm not an Arsenal fan. I'm a Rochdale fan. I'm a Rochdale fan. York have Scunthorpe and Boreham Wood away to play, but the rest before us on paper are easier games. Might drop points to the easier teams, though, especially if we play anyone who's fighting near the bottom. And thank you so much, John, as well. I do appreciate your kind words. Glad you're loving the pod. But yeah, from a Scunthorpe perspective, I think they'll be really, really up for it away from home. They'll be able to come onto a pitch that they can play their football on. We've seen what they can do. They obviously don't want to drop more points against somebody who is contending for promotion, similar to what they want. I think they'll bring quite a lot of fans as well. They are well supported, aren't they? Oi, Graham, Scunthorpe are. But I do want to know your thoughts on your score predictions. Obviously, I am going to go for a Rochdale win, but I'm only going to go for a 1-0 win, you know. I think both teams will make it tough for one another, but I'm going to go for a Manny D goal, and I think it is going to be a 1-0. I don't think there is going to be much between both teams on the day. And they played Gateshead. Oh, Gateshead are struggling at the minute, aren't they? And Devo were Closet United fan. I use lot. Chill out. And that's Manchester United, not Scunthorpe United. But yeah, I'd love to know all your predictions. So Graham is going 2-0 Dale. Like I said, I'm just going to go for the 1-0. 1-0, Manny does a Rouet goal. I think it'll be tough for both teams. I think we'll make it difficult. I don't think it'll be the best game either. I know they've got a couple of physical players that might contribute to us not being able to play the football that we do want to play. I think both teams will have their chances, but I don't think there will be many, to be honest. I did want to point this out as well. Andy Butler is doing an absolutely brilliant job for Scunthorpe. Similar to Luke Garrard at Boreham Wood, where a lot of teams I didn't have either team to get relegated, to be honest, because I feel like they've got a lot of great things in place. They've got a really good structure at the football club. They've obviously got some backing behind them, different to the likes of your Trurals and stuff that have just come up. So I didn't think they were necessarily in any danger of going down. But for teams like them who have just come up from National League South, obviously Boreham Wood, and National League North with Scunthorpe, to be in the position they are this season is a real credit to them. A real credit. So I am very impressed with them. We have got Chris has put 2-1 to Dale, Manny D, and let's go for a Kyron Gordon winner. I hope so. He just needs to sign that bloody contract. Honestly, when Harvey signed the other day, I was half hoping that it'd be like a triple whammy between obviously him, Sam Beckwith, and Kyron Gordon. They just need to do it. They do. Yes, they do. If they're not. Ooh. I still think that they'll be up for it. Obviously, we've got some real quality in that Scunthorpe team. Danny Whitehall as well is one of their top goal scorers. He's playing really well, and obviously against a team that he is familiar with in Dale because he came through our system, our academy system. I think he will be up for it, to be fair. I know, that's why I got really confused. I was like, is he having me on here? But yes, I think it will be a very tough game against Scunthorpe. I'm hoping we do get the win. I think we have to make a little bit of a statement now after dropping points, obviously, against Yeovil. We have, at the moment, done very well against the top teams. Obviously, York aside, we haven't played Scunthorpe, but York aside, we have played very well against the top teams. Don't think we've dropped points really against the top teams, have we, apart from York? Which is obviously some great achievement, considering the fact that last season we just couldn't get any results against those top teams, could we? Chris has put, whenever Kyron Gordon posts on Twitter, think all we need to do, keep saying, is sign a new contract. Somebody needs to put, like last season with Devante Rodney, Sign the contract or I'm not letting me nan out. How long have you had the channel? Because it looks new. Because I found you off. Yes, I've only just recently done my own channel. I've been podcasting for quite a long time now. I'm a host and a panelist on the Absolute Football podcast, which covers Premier League, WSL, and I host the EFL show, which covers Championship, League One, League Two. And I also host a National League show, which covers National League North, National League South. So I have been doing it for quite a long time, but my channel is brand new. It's always something I've really wanted to do. And then my dad passed away at the end of last year. And it was one of them people who was always like, go on, just take a chance. If you never try, you'll never know. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna try and have a go at my channel. And here I am with all you people supporting me. So I do appreciate it. But thank you as well from obviously coming over from Flawless's channel. And as always, if anybody here isn't following Flawless and his content, Sarcasm City TV, he is someone who is always so welcoming. It gives everyone a platform to talk about football as well, no matter where they're from, what gender they are. He's a really, really, really funny guy as well. So definitely go and check out his content because you will not be disappointed. Sorry, everyone. I've still got my cough. Hi, Shah. Hope you're well. Doing a great job. Thank you so much, Raj. Hope you're okay. Dale wins, Scunny, 2-1. So we've got a lot of people back in Dale here. I got criticism from Scunny fans when the game was called off. So 3-0, Rochdale. Got a lot in Dale's favour. I'm so sorry, everyone. I wish this cough would go away. I never ever drink fizzy drinks as well, but I felt like I needed a sugar boost tonight, so I've gone with a Fanta. I bet we have offered Karen Gordon and Beckwith new deals, but they might be thinking about it. Gilmore took time to have a think and knew he was at a club he loves and the fans love him too. We do love Kyron Gordon, don't we? And obviously Harvey Gilmore and Beckwith. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they will sign the contract. Right, everyone. Getting your score predictions, any questions as well, Dale related, because I am going to close out very, very soon. It's coming up to nearly an hour. So, any last things that you do want to talk about, please, please, please get your questions in. I just want to thank everyone as well for your kind words. You've all been so lovely with supporting my channel too. So, I do appreciate it. Even now, like I am doing a stream just about Rochdale, and there's so many other football fans coming in. So thank you. I do love that. You'll be on TV, no doubt. Don't think anyone will want me on TV, to be honest. I'm too much of a chatterbox. Rest in peace. May your dad be in a better place. I wish him nothing but the best. May he be in a better place and a place where he's most happiest. It happened with my grandma like 1 or 2 months ago. Oh, thank you so much for your kind words. And likewise with you as well, because I know it's obviously awful losing a family member. So I hope you're okay too. And if you need anything, if you need to talk, you know where I am. But yeah, I'm sending so much love to you and your family because it's nothing worse than losing a close family member. But thank you for your kind words. I do appreciate it. It was actually funny that Southend game got postponed on Saturday. I know they've had a few, haven't they? I know they've had a few away matches postponed as well. Let's see how the Facebook group reacts if we win on Tuesday. Bet they'll go very silent. Oh, honestly, I'm sure some of them must do it just to troll because surely they can't be that thick and deluded. Like, that Facebook group, I had to come off it because it just got me so mad, honestly. Like, I shouldn't get mad because these people are obviously clearly doing it for a reaction. John has put, proud of you, Shah. You're doing a great job on your new channel. Thank you so much, honestly. I do appreciate it. I will give anyone a few minutes if you do want to send in any score predictions, any questions about Rochdale, please feel free to do it. Give you a couple of minutes, and then if not, we will sign out. But I will be back as well, probably next Friday or possibly Wednesday. Either Wednesday or Friday, and we'll talk about the Scunthorpe game and we will preview the Woking game. Got Woking, haven't we, on Saturday at home? So, wonder if Dan Moss plays in that one against his old team. I avoided the Rochdale Facebook group as, yes, it would make me angry. Oh, honestly. It's like, how many idiots can you get in a group, isn't it, that one? I'd be getting in touch with Anne and Deck on TV. Management Charlotte dropped them a show. I think I'd be third wheeling, wouldn't I? Ant and Deck. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd definitely go on like something like I'm a Celebrity. I've just got to be a celebrity first. That would be fun. Don't all be voting for me though to do all the challenges. The only thing is though, if I went and I'm a Celebrity, who would do the streaming? Who would do all the podcasts? I'd have to get somebody. Give you all a couple of minutes. While you are thinking of any questions or score predictions, I would appreciate it, as always, if you could hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribing, and there is a hype button as well, which I'm not sure about, but I think it kind of gets the momentum of the video, and it helps promote the video. So if anybody could do that, it would be much appreciated, especially on the Rochdale channel as well. I mean, we want everyone to know about how brilliant these lads are. Just not any scouts. We don't want any scouts coming. But there's not much to talk about on the Rochdale side of it. So I am going to close out now. Everybody, thank you so much for giving up your time to watch this evening. As I've mentioned as well, I will be back during the week to talk about the Scunthorpe game, and then we will preview the Woking game together. This one has been a little bit mismatched because we had so much games, too compact into one short episode. That's thanks to my laryngitis. I've finally got my voice back. If anybody does want any content to watch during the week, as I did mention earlier on today, I am hosting on the Absolute Football podcast tomorrow. Please come and check that out. It's a little bit different to the usual format. We will be doing a watch along for Macclesfield versus Brentford. We will still be talking about some of the non-league games that did take part, obviously, because it was a double game week. But a lot of it will be talking about that game going ahead. You should focus more on your channel, since it would be nice to hear more from you. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate that. It's the first time that I've ever really been on a show as well, my channel, where it's just been me talking. But luckily, a lot of you people like it as well, so I do appreciate that. So thank you so much. Oh, we got a TV company. Oh, interesting. You'll have to put in a word for me then, David. But yes, if anybody does want to follow me on the socials, I am SharXREFC. That is on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. All of my stuff as well is ballandall_. That is on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram as well. And obviously, Ballandall with Shar on YouTube. Hope you all have a rest of a lovely Sunday and up the Dale. Hopefully, 3 points on Tuesday. See you, everyone.